What would make a 23-year-old law student marry a 71-year-old millionaire?
This is the story of Mark Davis, a young man buried in student loans, struggling to care for his sick mother and trying to keep his sister in school. One rainy afternoon in Texas, Mark gets a call from someone he's never met. "Mr. Davis, I can solve all your financial problems. Meet me at Brooks Bistro, 7 p.m. Don't be late." Confused, but desperate, Mark agrees. That evening, he walks into the cafe and sees her, Eleanor Brooks, rich, elegant, impeccably dressed, and old enough to be his grandmother. She looks him dead in the eyes and says, "I want you to marry me. No love, no strings. I clear your debt, you become my husband." Mark is stunned, but with bills piling up and a family depending on him, he says yes. 1 week after the quiet courthouse wedding, Mark moves into Eleanor's estate, a mansion so large it felt more like a museum than a home. But something felt off. The halls were cold, the staff whispered behind closed doors, and every night, locked doors called to him. Until one night, he found a key. Behind one door, photos, letters, legal files, and Eleanor's diary. "Your father destroyed everything. Now, you'll pay the price for his sins." Eleanor hadn't married Mark for love. She married him for revenge. Before I continue, if you're still watching, I know stories like this hit different. So if you love real, raw stories about betrayal, truth, and second chances, hit like and subscribe, because we tell stories that speak to your soul. This channel is for people who believe pain can lead to purpose. Back to Mark. He reaches out to a friend from law school, finds documents connecting Eleanor's late husband to his own father's shady past. Fraud, betrayal, grief. But instead of running, Mark does something she never expected. He fights back with truth. When the police come to arrest Eleanor, she turns to Mark one last time. "You think you've won, but revenge doesn't fade easily." Mark says nothing, because this was never about winning. It was about healing and breaking the chains of generational pain. Today, Mark runs a scholarship in Eleanor's late husband's name, helping students, just like him, find a second chance. And Eleanor?
She left him.